do a quick round of talking to our friends or doing the supports.
Okie doke.
Because I got some people up and I need to do these so that I can use my renown for something else.
Right.
It's strange.
Ooh.
I never thought you and I would be able to sit together and drink tea like this.
Drink tea, you say? But that does not smell like tea. The aroma. Would that be coffee by any chance? Imported
Coffer.
from Dagda, I believe. I do not care for it myself.
Your knowledge is impressive. Although I should expect nothing less from a noble, I suppose. Lady Edelgard surpasses you in nearly every respect.
Of course.
But I think when it comes to positivity, you may actually exceed her.
Excuse me?
That's a compliment?
Yeah.
In a way, it is merely a mask for your tactlessness. But even so, your relentless optimism, well, suffice it to say that it is your best quality.
What?
Yeah, I don't know what to say about
You are
that.
constantly striving to grow as a person, to seek new knowledge, to push new limits. When others might get distracted or abandon their path, you never yield. In that aspect, at least, I think you are unmatched.
Hubert, are you alright? Do you have a cold? Or the plague? Am I hearing a deathbed confession?
It was only a compliment. There's no need for such dramatic exaggeration.
Dramatic, you say?
I do my best to analyze others without emotion. Even if I find you to be a contemptible degenerate, I can still evaluate your abilities in an impartial way.
So, because you assess people without emotion, you are totally confident in your appraisals. It seems I was wrong about you.
You actually understand.
Please, do not compliment me again, though. I find it quite unsettling. It is like hearing a snake sing an aria. At least put it in a letter next time.
In the very unlikely event that there is a next time, I promise to put it in writing.
At least they have an understanding.
Yeah. I need to up theirs again to finish them off. This is the end of these two.
Huh? Caspar? Whatever is he doing here? Oh no.
He's just
Is he looking
Casparing
for a
around.
fight with someone taller than him? The poor boy won't give up.
This is it. Today's my day. Caspar's day. Come get some.
Yes, Caspar, just like that. Just as we practiced. Yes, dodge. Yes, perfect. Right there. He's open. Punch him right in the... Yes, Caspar, you did it.
And that's how it's done. Woo! And then I got him. Bam! Right in the solar plexus. Oh, I really wish you could have... Hey, are you even listening? This is when it starts getting real good.
I'm listening. I am sad to say, however, that the tale is slightly less thrilling the fourth time through.
You should be more excited. We finally won.
We?
Yeah, I couldn't have done it without your advice. You're a strategic genius, Linhardt.
Nonsense. Your strength carried the day. I just rambled on. You're the one who did the actual work. What's really amazing is how you wouldn't give up.
Whoa, I've never heard you compliment me before. Yeah, I don't think I like it. Seriously, though, I couldn't have done it without you. Like you said, I wouldn't give up on fighting, and I'm not gonna give up on this either.
I should have expected that, I suppose. That's just the kind of guy you are, after all. I guess this friendship is something that we can never escape from. Ever.
Are you saying you want to escape from our friendship?
Not at all. Even if I did, our fates would not be so easily untangled.
You got that right. No one can break this bond. Even if we argue and butt heads sometimes, we'll never have to fight it out. And that's a promise.
Understood. I don't desire to fight anyone anyway. This war is the last time I'll set foot on a battlefield.
Well, that makes sense.
Let's you and I come out the other side of this war alive and well, okay? That is a promise worth making.
Definitely. And let's win this thing while we're at it.
Oh, Petra, are you researching something?
Yes, I am investigating useful fighting techniques.
Staring at this book
You're
intently.
always trying
Yeah.
to become a better fighter. Personally, I'm sick of all the battles.
I can't read.
You are feeling sick about battle? Oh, I understand. Yes, I am also wishing for this war to finish quickly.
Sooner the better. I don't even remember the last time I washed my hair.
Yes, it is hard to be braiding your hair when it is damaged from lack of care.
Speaking of, you know, I don't think I've seen many braids like yours, Petra. I assume it's a hairstyle from Bridget? May I take a closer look?
You may. This style of braiding has been passed down through my family.
How very elaborate. That must take a long time to do.
Your words are delighting me. Braiding it does take up a great amount of time every day.
Every day? Now I suppose you couldn't sleep with your hair like that, could you? When there's time, do you think you could teach me? It would be fun to match you every now and then. And once I learn how, I can help you with your hair. What do you think?
I am really liking that idea. It would give me great happiness to have our hair match.
I'd like it too.
Dorothea, before I had confusion. I thought you were being overly familiar, but then I gained understanding. Now I am knowing that is how you show your kindness, and I have much gratitude for that. It is impossible to be imagining life without you. You are precious to me.
Petra, what a lovely thing to say. I might just cry.
If you will be crying, you can have my shoulder. For your crying.
Oh, I was just playing around. But if I ever do need a good cry, I do hope you'll lend me your shoulder.
My shoulder will always be available for you.
Oh, yeah? So I don't even need to make a reservation or anything?
What's a reservation?
For my shoulder?
Oh, I just meant... You know what? It doesn't matter. What matters is that I enjoy spending time with you. It makes me stop worrying about marriage and status.
If that is the truth, then will you be coming to Bridget with me?
Huh?
When this war is finished, I am wishing for you to be seeing my homeland.
You are? Oh my. I'd love to, Petra. As soon as the fighting is done, I'd like nothing more than to see Bridget with you.
Best friends.
Now I can do any of the ones I wanted. Those are the ones I wanted to get to A rank first.
Ah, okay.
But Ferdinand and Hubert need to get theirs up some more. So I need to go to the underground.
Go eat with them.
I could do that.
And if there's any that you need to up with you, use the sauna as well.
Yeah, I don't like the sauna.
Yeah.
I just don't do it. It feels like it's a waste of time.
It can be, but if you've got everybody else, like, completely set when it comes to the food, it's like, well, I'm only working on one person, might as well just go do the sauna. And then it also helps your own skills grow, too, if you can even get yourself to that point. I'm finding that's more difficult than getting the students to the point where they're satisfied. Oh, God.
Hubert likes spicy foods. It's hard to find something he and Ferdinand both like.
There's one.
Ah, I don't have any poultry.
You should be able to just buy that.
No, it's not that. It's wild game is what we can buy.
Alright, well.
he doesn't like salad.
That's fair.
He doesn't like vegetables, probably.
Ferdinand, you... Everything he likes, Hubert hates. That's fair.
Well,
he doesn't like vegetables. He doesn't
oh,
like
they
fish.
both like. He likes fish, so
Okay. Maybe.
neutral. That's good enough.
Yeah.
Doesn't have to be high. Just enough.
I know you prefer tea. I'll prepare some if you like.
No, I will have coffee. It has been a while. You sit
The
here. while
dialogue
I pour
changes
each cup.
if their conversations have gone through.
That's cool. Now go spend that renown on your friendships.
Absolutely, I'm gonna spend my renown shipping my best friend with Ferdinand.
Hey man, you like cock? Would you like to?
Well, I didn't think I did, but
You know, after a couple of nights of just thinking about it,
maybe they're onto something.
That's how this works.
Yeah, absolutely.
Why, hello there.
Dear God, please make my friends gay.
Absolutely.
Everything is within your grasp. If it is your wish. Everything is within your grasp. Come back soon now.
Can I do it? I can.
Hello, Ferdinand. Wait, that aroma.
Your nose is as sharp as ever, Hubert. Yes, it is a bag of fresh coffee beans.
Why did you buy coffee? You said you don't care for it.
My stance has not changed. Drab, bitter, with that muddy texture. If I have even a
I thought it was just the region that he didn't like the coffee from.
Rather
No.
harsh. What are you doing with it then?
Well, you see. But wait a moment. What is that? Is that an imported tea from the East?
It is indeed. Keen eyes.
Flaunting my favorite drink right in front of me. And you do not even drink tea. Fiendish. It is for Edelgard, I assume.
Before I answer that, I would like to know what you are doing with the coffee.
Well,
Is it a gift? Perhaps for someone you fancy?
A gift, yes. For you.
Who is the unlucky... Did you say for me? This coffee is a gift for me. Have I heard you correctly?
Yes, that is what I said. A noble does not go back on his word. Just take it.
I should decline.
But
Why?
here I am standing with this bag of tea for you, so,
The thought of receiving a gift
Yeah.
from you, unbidden and unreciprocated,
Eat it.
fills me
how about a
with
simple
remorse.
trade, if you will?
Therefore, accept this tea.
That's basically it.
Yeah.
Trade it off because then it doesn't seem as awkward.
Are you certain? I would hate to deprive the intended recipient of such a fine tea.
That would be difficult to do, since I bought it with you in mind.
Oh, in that case, thank you. What?
What?
You were planning to give this to me all along?
That is what I said.
Meanwhile, Byleth is in the bushes watching this. Thanks, God.
The voice in the back of her head. No problem, brah.
Only one thing to do. We must take a tea break.
Very well. But tea is not what I will be drinking.
Of course. I will make you some coffee.
Then I will prepare the tea.
Best friends.
Now this I have to wait until the war ends.
coming soon. The end of the war.
And probably them.
And probably them.
Oh, right, it's every month.
Yeah.
Today's been a lazy day.
It has. We should have been recording all day, and we wasted 5 fucking hours just sitting here watching YouTube.
Yeah. Listen, there are days where I'm like, yeah, as soon as I wake up, let's go. And then there are days where I'm like, We did really hit it hard while you were out with your foot injury.
Yeah.
Like, we're set all through July for Pokemon, for example.
Which is good, and we can still keep going.
Yeah.
Like, we still got tomorrow, and then Wednesday I've actually got Cairo, so I'm only working half day on Wednesday.
I wish you went after. No, that doesn't make sense for you.
Yep.
I have a half day on Wednesday.
Because I couldn't make it, like, Tuesday, because I don't know how long it's going to take for me to go to the doctor and see how long it's going to take them to see me. Because the last time I went, I waited inside the doctor's office for an hour before someone actually saw me. That was after they took me back there.
Yeah, I remember how long I was there when you had to go and get checked out.
Yeah. But that's because people didn't get their shit right.
Which, that's ridiculous how long it took.
I might have only sat there for 30 minutes in the waiting room last time, but then I waited an hour just for the doctor to see me.
But, like, dude, thank God you weren't actually...
bleeding out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or infected.
Yeah.
Because that shit don't take long to get to your heart. Peach sorbet. Some of that ice cream.
Why do you look so sad? There it is. Oh, gosh.
I can eat so much of this stuff.
I think I like this.
You think you like it? That's not what the game told me.
Vegetable stir fry, Petra and Annette. I'm not even training Annette.
I would be liking that greatly. Ooh.
Oh, how much would that give? That jar of candy I found, how much would that give with the friendship?
That's a good question.
Probably up to...
I've been in that fatal initiative now.
Was it a lost item? Oh yeah, jar of sweets.
What? Did someone lose that? It's not mine.
Whose
Okay.
is it?
Oh, so it actually just tells us if it's not... Maybe Raphael?
Anna.
Anna.
Because Raphael just likes to eat.
Well, these have... You see how it's got, like, the symbol up in the top?
Uh-huh. Those are your clues from the DLC.
Yeah, okay. I would have thought that would go with Dorothea.
Mm-hmm. It's probably Hilda.
Isn't she blue lions?
No, she's golden deer.
Lysithea is?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, she's in my house.
I don't know why I think she's blue lion. Maybe because her outfit has blue in it.
Yeah, there's a... It feels like there's a lot more females in golden deer, but it's even. We've got Hilda, Lysithea,
Marianne,
and Leone.
Leone, yep.
And then we've got Ignatz, Raph, Claude, and Lawrence. And then, of course, the professor.
How have we come to this? Fighting the Archbishop and her knights? I'd
Yeah, it
never
happens, you know.
imagined- Professor, I tried. I gave treatment to everyone I could, but lives were still lost. The infirmary is as much a morgue right now as it is a place of care and healing.
Let me see. No, let me in. Can't go into the infirmary.
Oh no.
There's a school of sorcery in Ferdiad, which is staffed by the top minds of magical research. The study of crests and sorcery should not be separate. I've often thought I should pay them a visit someday. I never imagined I might end up invading the place with an army, though. Not how I imagined it at all.
I feel like Leone would be a good romance option for the male Byleth.
Maybe, yeah. They bond over the loss of Gerald.
Yeah.
I can see that.
So many, in fact, especially since we know of relics like those passed down.
Ooh, that's cheap. I love that. Allies gain Dex +2 for the rest of the month.
Ooh. And that's just an easy fish to catch, too.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds fun. A little more secrets.
Bernie likes cooking. I think she's just good with basically anything creative.
Yeah. When I cooked with Yuri today, it just looked like two guys not knowing what the fuck a stove was. And then suddenly the pan was on fire.
Well, that sounds about right.
Look good, but I'm
Yuritsa didn't like my answer.
He's a hard one to read.
Can never figure that guy
Need
out.
something. See you again soon.
Goodbye.
Good boy.
God, even though we're denying the doctrine and fighting the knights, I keep praying to the goddess. When I think about those who have fallen in battle, I have no choice but to pray. The goddess of the church may be a fallacy, but I'm sure she still exists in some form. I'm weak. I would be nothing without her.
This guy is just walking into me.
Oh boy, he going somewhere.
Fucking Bee Gees. I have 2 more things to do. I guess more food. Petra's in here apparently. Petra? Oh ho! Petra? I don't see Petra. Whoop.
This is my favorite.
This food.
This is my favorite place on the Citadel. Get out.
You're not allowed to like the things I like. Get the fuck out of here.
This is my house, and I live here.
Your brother is a fucking trip.
Some fucking menace.
I miss your brother.
He has a house now. Lakefront.
Yeah.
Crazy. Man's making like $40 fucking an hour.
Good
fixing
Lord.
computers in fucking hospitals. And here we are on YouTube with barely 150 subscribers.
Well, I mean, this is 2 separate like fields of expertise.
It's just
Hi, Petra.
expertise.
I have excitement in my heart for secret
Things to do.
I enjoy attacks that are surprising. Yes, hunting
good
students
shit.
surprise attacks are safe with friends. Fewer injuries. That is a wonderful thing. I have no liking for the thought of losing anyone.
And we won't, because I don't have to have permadeath on.
What the?
Yeah, it's weird that this game has permadeath because it
That's-
seems like all the characters need to be a part of the story.
That's purely Fire Emblem. Fire Emblem has always had that.
Yeah. Like, I can understand it in tactics because everyone's disposable, but this game just seems important to have everybody.
Well, Annette is not as important as Edelgard. Edelgard, the fight will end because she should be alive at the end of the game.
Right.
Curious to see how Balthus is doing, I guess.
Yeah. Let's go see.
I didn't realize I was curious to see how Balthus was doing, but here we are.
He doing okay?
Before the war's end. I'm covered, but just to be safe, I need you to check on my mother and Kupala.
I heard that.
Still following me, huh?
That's Claude's mom.
Got to work on those manners,
Kupala?
pal.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you really meant that bit about protecting me.
I just learned about that today.
That's where my mom was born and raised. I pay a spy money I don't have to keep an eye on the place. Whether I'm above the dirt
Oh,
or
maybe that's
below
where he
it,
was born.
It's up to me
Yeah.
to make sure my stepmother can't get to my mom. No doubt about it. She's been honing her crazy plans lately. All because I've taken to fighting at your side. She thinks I'm making a name for myself before my glorious return to House Albrecht. Being delusional is her sport. There's little advantage to her going after my mom, but she's unpredictable. Gotta stay vigilant. Guess I haven't talked about her. After her and my pop split, she returned home. Where she's from, it's kind of an odd place. You know the folks who live in the mountains of the Alliance? Guessing that's a no. Few do. Imagine a place with no influence to speak of. Nestled in the mountains on the Almiran border. That's Kupala.
Well, maybe that's where
Well, they're not mountain goats.
Claude's
It's
mom
not like they never
is from.
interact with the Lords of the Alliance.
Yeah, like
They're
I said a little bit
incredibly
ago.
isolated,
Yeah.
though. Even their trade relations are remarkably limited.
Either way, Balthus knows Claude's mom.
The land lacks resources worth fighting over.
He's very heavy on the, yeah, I wish I could bone your mom type of deal.
An exception to the rule in Kupala. She left the mountains, was rescued by my dad, and fell madly in love with him.
I'm gonna assume no.
The 1 million bullion question. Of course not. He's a noble. She isn't. Acceptance was never in the cards. My birth helped matters, but only a little. House Albrecht just wasn't where she belonged. My dad was in a tough spot. He was obligated to marry a fellow noble and produce a fitting heir. Nobody'd want to live out their days where they're utterly unwelcome. So my mom returned to Kupala. Then it happened. I was enrolled in the Officers' Academy at Garreg Mach, and everything changed. During my enrollment examination, they discovered that I bear the major crest of Chevalier. My dad decided to resist his family's wishes and make me the head of the house after I graduated. Thing is, the truth of my special crest was kept a secret, by decree of the church. He couldn't tell anyone about my prized bloodline, so I was forced to step down as the legitimate heir.
We thought you left.
It was for the best. My crest was inherited from mountain folk who prefer to keep to themselves. Imagine what would happen to Kupala if it got out. We both know it would destroy their way of life. Too true. I'm guessing the church thought my crest would cause trouble in Fodlan. But don't get me wrong. No matter what life's thrown at me, I'm no victim. Like I've said, I prefer it this way. I've got to be free. Even if things were different, I'd still choose this life. But I can't let my mother and her people pay the price for keeping peace in Fodlan. Wouldn't be right. All I can do is make a name for myself in battle and secure enough power to protect them. Failure isn't an option.
Balthus is A-ranked. We're done with the day.
Cornelia, I have a report from our scouts.
Why are you all up
The
against
Imperial
her?
army that departed from Garreg Mach en route to the capital now appears to be marching here.
What did you just say?
Good lord, what face.
The speed of the army's movement quickens. They will be here to invade within days.
She's a Grimory.
I just sent some of my troops to support the capital. It is likely to be a fierce fight.
How could this be? I have not heard a thing about... Oh, I understand now. I am the target.
You? Are you sure they do not mean to take Aryan Road for strategic reasons?
It would appear so from the outside. However, the circumstances are not that
That's evil
simple.
Dorothea. You can see her. You can see Dorothea's face.
Yeah.
Will not be
In
a fierce
hers.
fight whatsoever. The sweet children I have prepared will protect Aryan Road well.
Cornelia.
Rodrigue.
Aryan Road is a fortress city that was
Rodrigue
built
is
about 400 years
Felix's
ago.
dad.
Yeah, I
Originally
can
a
see that.
base on the front lines
I
of the
think.
battle against the kingdom, it was
If
built
he's
using
not, then
imperial money and
They look very
they
similar.
look very similar.
Might be an
However,
uncle.
The head
Could
of
be.
House Rowe secretly planned to betray the Empire. As the fortress neared completion, it was rebuilt as a base to defend against the Empire. When the fortress was completed, House Rowe declared its vassalage to the kingdom.
Since then, Aryan Road has never fallen. Not once.
Bet.
The beautiful white walls that protected against its enemies have
Oh,
earned
it's
it the
fucking
nickname,
about to be.
the Silver Maiden. In the end, that is all it is to the Empire. The Silver Maiden stands as a bitter memory.
We will now be destroying that memory. The past is the past. Now is now.
A
Right on,
fortress
Petra.
that has never fallen. I can't wait to make it fall.
How savage of you. And yet, I must say I agree with the sentiments. Let us take the sturdy Aryan Road and continue our march against the kingdom.
An invincible fortress? Sounds perfect.
Can I stay there?
Unfortunately, it will soon no longer
Yeah.
be invincible. The Silver Maiden's iron skin is about to be damaged. It's sad, really.
Is it silver or iron? Use your language with clarity, please.
Really, Lynn, there must be a better way to say that. Since we are attacking a heavily guarded place, we must
Sorry,
take extra
Petra.
care to prevent allies from getting injured.
I am not understanding.
I'm counting on all of you. Now,
Just
let's
tugs
resume our
Edelgard's
advance.
sleeve while
This
she's
battle
talking.
is for the
Help.
future of Fodlan.
I don't know what they're saying. Help.
Please. Empress.
It is time for war. Next episode might be time for war.
May God have mercy on their souls.
May God have mercy, because I will not. Oh, I can make her into a Valkyrie. Neato. Oh, that looks nice.
Yeah.
Ooh, I wish I could give this class to Hubert.
The Valkyrie class.
Dark magic and black magic range +1
Yeah.
on a horse. Yeah, we'll see you guys in the next episode because this will be a really long one if I go ahead and do the mission now.